You've probably heard it before, cycling burns tons of calories. But what does that actually mean? Are we talking 200, 600, 1,000? In this video, we're cutting through the fluff and giving you the real talk on how many calories cycling actually burns and what factors make a difference. Whether you're biking to shed a few pounds, boost your endurance, or just curious how that Sunday ride stacks up in calories, this one's for you. We'll break it down by intensity, terrain, your weight, and even how long you're in the saddle. By the end, you'll know exactly how to tailor your ride for results. Let's get rolling. Let's break down the science behind cycling and calorie burn, but in plain English. Your calorie burn depends on something called METs, short for metabolic equivalent of task. Think of METs like energy levels. Light cycling, about 4 METs. Riding at a steady, moderate pace, around 8 METs. Going full beast mode in a race, you're hitting 12 METs or more. Here's a simple formula to remember. Calories burned equals METs times body weight in kg times time in hours. So, say you weigh 70 kilos and ride at a moderate pace, 8 METs for 1 hour. That's 560 calories burned. Cool, right? But don't worry about the math too much. Up next, we'll walk you through real-life examples so you can see how it plays out on the road or in the gym. Let's put those numbers into action. How many calories are you actually burning during different types of rides? If you're riding casually, say around 12 miles per hour, a 155-pound person burns about 300 calories per hour. Not bad for a chill ride, but kick that speed up to 14 to 16 miles per hour and you're burning around 600 calories per hour. Push even harder, 18 miles per hour or more, and that same person could torch 800 to 1,000 calories an hour. What about stationary bikes? A light spin class might hit 400 to 500 calories, while a high-intensity interval class can blast through 600 to 750 calories in just 45 minutes. So yeah, pace matters a lot, but so does effort. Even if you're not moving fast, going uphill, battling wind, or riding a heavy bike can ramp up your burn just like speed would. In short, the harder you push, the more you burn. But don't worry, there's no need to sprint like a Tour de France pro. Smart, consistent riding adds up fast. Let's talk about what else changes the game next. So, you know speed and intensity matter? But what else affects how many calories you burn while cycling? First up, your body weight. Heavier riders burn more calories because it takes more energy to move bigger mass. For example, a 190-pound cyclist burns significantly more than a 130-pound rider doing the same workout. Next, terrain. Flat roads are great, but throw in hills and you're in calorie-burning heaven. Climbing increases resistance, which means more effort and more calories torched. Wind resistance also matters. Riding into the wind, that's like dragging a parachute. It's harder and burns more energy, even if you're going slower. And let's not forget bike type. Road bikes are built for speed. Mountain bikes, heavier, with thicker tires and more rolling resistance, which means you'll work harder, especially off-road. Lastly, think about gear and cadence. Spinning at a higher gear may feel slower but can be more taxing on your muscles, leading to greater burn over time. Bottom line, the ride isn't just about distance or speed. Everything from road surface to wind to your gear setup plays a role in how many calories you'll shed. If your goal is fat loss, cycling is a powerhouse, but only if you're consistent. So how often and how long should you ride to actually see results? The sweet spot for most people, 3 to 5 rides a week, ranging from 30 to 60 minutes. That could add up to over 1,500 calories burned weekly just from moderate riding. Add a few longer or higher intensity rides, and you're looking at even more fat melt. But remember, it's not just about the ride. Pairing cycling with a healthy, balanced diet will amplify your fat loss. No amount of pedaling can outcycle a junk food binge. Also, consider interval rides, mixing short bursts of high effort with recovery periods. These HIIT-style workouts spike your heart rate and help you keep burning calories after the ride. And most importantly, stay consistent. It's better to ride 4 times a week for 30 minutes than do one mega ride and ghost your bike for 2 weeks. Don't chase perfection, chase the habit. Because when it becomes part of your lifestyle, that's when the real transformation kicks in. So let's bring it all home. How many calories can you burn while cycling? Well, it depends on your weight, intensity, terrain, bike type, and how long you're riding. But here's the bottom line. If you're doing a light cruise, expect around 300 calories per hour. Pick up the pace, and that number climbs to 600, 800, even 1,000 calories per hour for high-intensity riders. Combine that with a solid weekly routine, 3 to 5 days of consistent cycling, and you've got a powerful fat-burning, body-shaping habit. And remember, it's not just about calories. It's about building stamina, improving mental health, saving money on gas, and maybe even falling in love with the ride. So whether you're pedaling through the park or pushing hard on a mountain trail, know this: you're doing something amazing for your body. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Got questions about your routine or calorie burn? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Now go out there, ride smart, ride strong, and burn those calories with confidence. See you in the next one.